plant container, roots cannot grow in a natural way. The roots are deformed by the container. This happens due to the natural reaction of roots when they meet an obstacle. When a root reaches the wall of a pot, it changes direction because it tries to grow around the obstacle. But in a pot there is no way out, so the root starts circling inside the pot. While it does so, it produces plant hormones that slow down the growth of the whole plant. These circling roots can even be quite harmful in the long run. Their extensive growth consumes energy, but at the same time they are not very fibrous and they don't have many feeder roots, so their absorption of water and nutrients is quite poor. The Thai pot is built according to the principles of air root pruning. Every detail on the inside is optimized for growing healthy roots. As soon as a root reaches the pot, it is led towards one of the aeration holes and it grows into the hole. Outside of the pot, the tip of the root dehydrates, and this stimulates the growth of secondary branch roots closer to the stem. It's these fresh, white root tips where a plant absorbs most of the nutrients. The air pruning process is repeated every time a root reaches the wall or the bottom of the pot. Like this, circling roots are completely avoided. Instead, we get a dense, healthy and fibrous root ball with plenty of feeder roots and root hairs. In an air pruning container, the root ball continuously optimizes itself while the plant grows in the pot without any disturbance. The positive effects of the air pruning method have been examined in many scientific studies. Plants generally grow faster in air pruning containers. The increase is usually something like 20%, sometimes more. At the same time, plants develop more buds and shoots. Due to the higher amount of feeder roots, the absorption of water and nutrients is significantly increased. When plants from air pruning containers are transplanted, they suffer much less of a transplant shock and continue growing immediately. All of this makes air pruning especially interesting for creating bonsai and collecting yamadori. The development of a bonsai is accelerated, trees are more stress resistant, and at the end of the styling the root ball will have the ideal shape and structure for being planted into a bonsai pot.